some people, they lose real people around him. They lose them because real people who love you, they gonna tell you true. But fake people, they always say, "Oh, you good, you good, you good." It's like they never say to you nothing because they don't wanna upset you, because they know they're gonna lose this comfortable zone.
Yeah.
But real people, they don't care about this. They was with you before you become famous and rich, and they don't care about your money. They don't care about your fame. They just love you. When they say to you true, you don't like this because of your ego.
Call hello, Yahbashim Yahushai, Baharakal Kadash, Yahbashim Yahushai, Bashim Kadash, Barakathum, double honor to our apostles who are elders, which are GMS, who rule well. Blessings and salutations to you brothers as I teach and enduring truth and sincerity. Okay, I want to do a lesson on friendship, okay, because this is a responsibility, understanding that's often misguided, misunderstood, and it could be taken advantage of, it could be overutilized, it could be underutilized, okay? So, I'm going to get into the precepts. I'm not going to really start off with just breakdowns of things of that nature. See here. So I'm gonna go straight into Proverbs 27 and 5 through 6. Says, open rebuke is better than secret love. Okay, because as you see in the video that I'm gonna put up, I'll just put it up in the beginning and the end, just so you can see what it says, see what the gist of it is, and then after you get the reminder and the conclusion, right? So open rebuke is better than secret love. Why is that a precept that's open enough with? Because as a friend, I like to say it very simple. A friend will see you get dressed to go out on a date or whatever, and you got a big old booger hanging in your nose. A friend gonna tell you, hey, you got a booger in your nose, right? And as you see on the screen that I'm speaking on, I forget the term. I don't have it up, but if it says in a roundabout way, if someone corrects you and you get offended, you have an ego problem. So when that same scenario, somebody say, hey, you got something in your nose, and you like, oh, he hating on me. You know what I'm saying? First off, one must consider who's talking to them. Is it a man or Lord? Is it a nigga in the world? And then you must consider, as the scriptures say, what need he has. So is he jealous of you? Is he, you know what I'm saying? Is he poor? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? But overall, if you're dealing with a man or Lord, you should automatically be thinking in a positive mindset, instead of feeling like you're being attacked. Not saying something in particular to a particular person, because I had a talk with a brother before, and we had a situation similar to this, and his response was, I felt like I was being attacked. I'm like, why would you feel like that? I'm a brother. You know what I'm saying? Why would you even open your mind to that first? And I'm your brother. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you should be gullible and believe every single thing I say and take it in that mindset, but you at least should lean towards the righteous and positive portion of it before you just hop on the bandwagon of this person's evil and they're disrespecting me. That's an ego problem. That's not, and you can't be corrected. You can't be reproved. And a person that can't be reproved, you can't learn nothing. Okay? It says, Proverbs 27 and 6 says, faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. You see? So if somebody's always appealing and telling you, you're like in the video, you're good, you're good, you're good. I'm going to say it straight, man. If you want somebody to tell you that all day, man, I don't know what's your future, man. I'm trying to say it without saying profane words. Look, you weak. That's a weak nature to always want somebody to stroke your ego to make you feel good. All right? If you get beat up and that's that participation trophy deal where you got people around you and your life is going to crap, and then you want somebody to make you feel good about failure, man. All right? If somebody's telling you how to be great, how to be better, you should appreciate that instead of taking it as, oh, you always got something to say, or this. Man, ain't nobody got time for that, man. The scriptures tell you reprove, rebuke, and exhort with all long suffering. Reproving and rebuking is pretty much correcting. And if you can't take that, that's the most valuable and nutritious part of growth, man. You know, to be able to diagnose and find a problem. Ain't nothing worse than, you know, your car is running funny, it don't start up, and then you do a diagnosis on it, you take it to the shop, and they tell you, we don't know what's wrong with it. Your car is fine. And you know damn for sure that your car ain't running right. Ain't nothing worse than that. But I'll tell you what, that check engine light comes on, you go to AutoZone, you go to whatever dealership, and you get that diagnosis, and they say, oh, it's your transmission, it's your alternator, whatever, you know. Even if it's like, oh, damn, it's a problem, but at least you know what the problem is and you can head on and fix it. But if you want somebody to tell you you perfect all the time, and even the scriptures in itself tells you our righteousness is as filthy rags, so you shouldn't even settle in the mindset of that you're being right. And I like to say this, too, as a mindset. If you are right, you will do everything right. You'll be a man of the Lord on the elite level. You'll have the most beautiful woman or man. You have a proper marriage. You'll be rich, and you'll be doing everything on this side that you could possibly. You'll live a life like Solomon when he was in the right, man. Because who wouldn't? Of course, a person may rebuttal maybe, oh, it ain't all about riches. But come on, man. You don't want to eat the finest foods. You don't want to, you know, enjoy the finest fruits of the labor. You know, if I had it my way, I hit the highways, you know, 2 to 3 days a week. Have a beautiful woman, beautiful marriage, beautiful children, all of them righteous. I'm able to teach them, homeschool them. They know their Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't have to worry about bills or anything. You know, it ain't greed. It's just I want peace. But we're under these curses, and the part of being under the curses is that we don't have the laws are not written in our inward parts to do everything right, man. So why isn't grass upon a mindset like that? You know what I'm saying? You know, so moving along, it says in Proverbs 9 and 8, it says reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. You see, if you can't receive rebuke and correction, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got a problem, bro. It says rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee. Give instruction to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. Not take it as a negative. Not be out here all pissed off, clenching your teeth, and yeah, something may frustrate you, and somebody tell you, look, you did this wrong, and then you're like, damn, okay, now you know. But you should glory in tribulation, man. This is a chance to fix something, man. This is a chance to soup up your car, your vehicle, which is us. All right? Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 8, it says, a friend cannot be known in prosperity, and an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity. You see? So that's the whole point, man. Like, a friend cannot be known when you're doing good, when everything's well, man. You're going to have a yes man. Why would you want a yes man around you? All right? I don't care, you know, if I do something good, I do something good. If I do bad, I do bad. But don't make more of me of what I am, man. I'm just like you, and I'm struggling, I'm fighting, and you patronizing me. You know, I don't like to be, and this is from my personal experience in this particular statement, I don't like to be patronized. I don't like when somebody makes more trying to be condescending in a complimenting way. You know what I'm saying? I like your little shoes or something like don't do me that, man. If you don't like the shoes, that's fine. I'm cool with that because you're letting me know who you are as a person. Not that I hate you or no. You're letting me know, yeah, I ain't feeling that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my dog ain't my homie ain't feeling that, bro. Like that's fine if you're different from me. You know, as far as things that are not relative, like clothing, food, and you know what I'm saying. But when you talk about this gospel, yeah, you got to be on like-minded. But outside of that, man, yo, if you don't like it, you say you ain't with it. I don't take that as an insult. You know, I'm into fighting and all that. You may be into music or darts or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. You know, it shouldn't be a come in and like, oh, I see you always you killing it, and it's like, bro, I'm learning. What are you talking about? I'm clearly learning in front of you. You know, like that's just me. That's a pet peeve of mine to have somebody patronize. In a definition, I hope they don't cut off because I ain't have it. See here. So the word patronize, it says to act as a patron towards, favor, assist, from patronize, treat in a condescending way. The sense of give regular business to. You know, patronize is pretty much act like you're on their side, but you're really being condescending. Or it could, condescending, it could be jealousy, it could be you just trying to make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Be honest to me, man. You know, be honest. Help me out. Be a brother. You know, a person could be mentally struggling with something and they're doing it, and you're talking about they're great at it, and you messing them up. Case in point, this is a very valuable example. Me as a coach, I tell people to do drills like a slip roll. You know what I'm saying? And then you got people purposely, swinging the mitt all the way to the right or to the left when somebody's slipping. I said, no, try to hit him in the face. Oh, but I might hurt him. I'm like, man, but when they get in the actual fight and they get punched in the face because you got them thinking that punches don't come in that direction, you're actually hurting them. So making somebody feel good ain't always the business, man. Most of the time it ain't, man. No pain, no gain, man. If you can't go through the fire, yeah, it ain't meant for you, period, man. If you got a brother and he tripping or he needs help with something and you got the information and you feel like he can't receive the information, he ain't no brother, man. That's just simple, man. You should be able to tell every brother, and you ain't got to argue with him. You could just say straight, man, hey, man, that's not, you're supposed to do it like this and not like that. And if that brother's like, I got it, and he tell you, all right, shake the dust, walk off, and let him deal with the repercussions on his own. Very simple, man. So, Rocky, I want to get this last precept, man. Number Satan cut my John off, man. Well, I knew it was going to cut off because I ain't uploaded. So, maybe it wasn't Satan, it was me, man. It was me. I wasn't on point. So I read this earlier in a lesson I did earlier, but I said through the Spirit that I was going to read it, and it was meant for this lesson. So here we go. It says, every friend says, I am his friend also. But there is a friend which is only a friend in name. So that's somebody like, oh, I know him, that we cool, we go way back, and I don't see you for a whole year. You just knew me from the 9th grade or some goofy stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It says, is it not a grief unto death when a companion and friend is turned into an enemy? Yeah, because that person, like they said, be I forget the Nas album. It said, man, it be the ones that you grew up with that do you the worst, man. You know, because you trust them. They can get very close to you, man, and do you real dirty, man. All right. It says, O wicked imagination, which camest thou in to cover the earth with deceit? There is a companion which rejoiceth in the prosperity of a friend. Okay, so you have friends that are rejoicing in your prosperity, but in time of trouble will be against them. You know, because most people, like this particular scripture chapter goes into, some people help you for their belly, for their benefit. It's okay. You win $1 million, they say we rich. You know, instead of waiting and seeing, don't even have to see like, hey man, you're supposed to be happy for that person. Some people like you to do better, do good, but not better than them. Some people like you to do what they want you to do. They want you to be successful I showed him this, or yeah, it was me trying to be involved instead of just being happy for that person's individual accomplishments, man. A real friend want to see their friends succeed, no matter if they are into it or not, man. And the brothers within this fold, within this gospel, are friends of me, and whatever they succeed at, I'm happy, man, because that's a brother that's succeeding. That's a brother that's winning. Not the fact that what I can benefit from it, and that's the only way I'm interested in it. Like there's brothers that got all kind of success stories, and it's like, it's beautiful, man. I see brothers, through the social chats we have, doing big things, chilling, vibing. It's like, man, like I love it, man, cause that brother needs that. That brother works hard, man. Okay. Continuing on, it says Salachya. Verse 7, it says, every counselor is full of counsel, but there is some that counselor for himself. Yeah, there's some people that want to tell you something, but telling you because they want to either like, oh, I told him this, or they want to show you that they're smart. It's like something beneficial to them instead of actually helping you. I have a person I've been around, and I'm calling. They had a storm as of recent. I called this person, and it said, to check up on them. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, man, you good? Yeah, I seen on the news. It's like, bro, I didn't ask you all that, man. I'm asking you okay. You just trying to show me how much of the storm you knew about it. I really don't give a fuck about the storm, man. I mean, I don't really care about the storm. Like, are you okay? Am I okay? Ask me, am I okay? I don't want you to ask me that, but that's the subject at hand. It's not, I'm trying to put you on game. You ain't see that storm, and I'm trying to know, bro. It's not a competition, man. It's crazy. Jake always in competition, but don't reflect it in their life, man. But let's see. We're gonna continue on. It says, verse 8: beware of a counselor, and know before what need he hath, for he will counsel for himself, lest he cast a lot upon thee. You see, because some people will counsel for themselves, man. Some people will tell you stuff for their benefit, man. They'll twist and weasel through things. It says, and say unto thee, thy way is good, and afterwards he stand on the other side to see what shall befall thee. Because they're not truly set on like, oh, this works. This works for me. Well, maybe if it works for them, that means I'm really smart. Don't they? Instead of telling you honest, like, I don't know, bro, or you should, you ask me something I don't know, and I want to feel like something, I counsel you because I feel like I want to be somebody. Instead of saying, I don't know, bro, you should go ask such and such. They know all about this. If you ask me anything about Hebrew, I'm going to send you to Monagon, to Quan Monagon. I ain't going to try to answer unless I know it. But if you're trying to get this elaborate breakdown, I'm going to send you to Monagon. Instead of saying, oh, man, I lost my chance at glory to show him, to tell everybody, no, I showed him Hebrew. Come on, man, it's more than that. You want your friend to win. Okay? Verse 10, it says, consult not with one that suspecteth thee, and hide thy counsel from such as envy thee. You see? You telling people, and I was telling somebody this the other day, man, and it was like, I didn't even mean, I said, you got to watch who you tell people your business, man. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing type of deal. Everybody don't need to hear everything. Even a brother, man. A brother may be going through it. He may be in a low state or something, and you're in a high state, and you out there, counseling with him. He's not in the spirit to bring production to your energy, man. He might be going through it, and he like, man, I wouldn't even do that if I were you, and they counseling based off of their experience. It's not saying that brother's wicked, man, or off. It's just that everybody ain't on the same page all the time on where their path is. The Lord might be having you work on discipline, and the Lord might be having that brother work on relaxing a little bit, like chilling, because he OCD. So you counsel with him about discipline, be like, bro, you need to relax, you need to chill, and it's not matching up. It ain't saying that brother's wicked, You just got to understand what mind frames and paths brothers are on in that particular time, man. Now, us as men and Lord, as individuals, you got to set aside what path you on and tell that person what's right and what's right for them. You can't sit there and internalize it and say, well, if that was me, I would do it like this. You can't do that. You got to sit there and see who you're dealing with. If the brother's young, older, if the brother got this problem, that problem, you're supposed to take all them things, those contexts into consideration to give a proper answer, man. That's why Scripture says, study before thou give an answer. We're supposed to analyze that person, that situation. I learned that from the Zaquan Ariella, man. Anytime I need some advice or counsel from him, I feel like I'm filling out a survey. Hey, what did you do this? Did you whoop whoop? Did you whoop whoop? Did you whoop whoop? What do you think about it? What happened? And then after he asks all them questions, and then he gives an answer. And that's fair. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't sit here and say he's assuming anything. He asks all the proper questions because you don't know everything. Especially if somebody's asking for your counsel, you don't know what foundation or layout or angle or reason you have to ask the question. Okay? But it says, verse 11, this is where it gets good. It says, neither consult with the woman touching her of whom she is jealous, neither with the coward in matters of war, nor with the merchant concerning exchange, nor with the buyer of selling, nor with the envious man of thankfulness, nor with an unmerciful man touching kindness, nor with the slothful man for any work, nor with an hireling for a year of finishing work, nor with an idle servant of much business. Hearken not unto these in any matter of counsel. So you got to know, you can't go to no woman and sit there like, I can't go to my if I got a problem with my woman, I can't go to my sister, man. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause my sister's gonna take my side. I gotta go to a neutral person. It ain't saying my sister's evil. It's just she's gonna take my side. That's my blood. So, and that's what women do a lot. They got a problem with this dude or that chick, so they go to the other people and sit there and counsel with somebody that's going to pretty much approve of their actions. They're going to find somebody that approve of their actions. People do that with churches. They'll go to a church that approve of their actions and say, oh, God's there. No, God ain't there. God's where a person's going to tell you what's up, man. And that's us. Okay? So, see here. Verse 12 says, but be continually with a godly man, whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord, whose mind is according to thy mind, and will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry. Yeah, so for one, if somebody give you advice and it go bad, they'll help you get out of that jam, man. Instead of saying, I ain't know that was going to happen. Oh, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Person tell you, hey, when you go here and do this, that, and do that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody needed a gig, not to put their life out there, but, and I'm going to go and put my name online. I'm going to call. I'm going to do my part. I'm going to give you the game. I'm going to just say, hey, you could just do this and then turn my back and leave. And nah, man, I'm going to toil with you, man. All right? You have way more respect for somebody that sweat with you, man, that put themselves out there for you, man. All right? It says, verse 13, it says, let counsel of thy own heart stand, for there is no more faithful unto thee than it. So what it's telling you is pretty much trust your gut. Not your gut, but well, it's like trust your gut, but it's like what you want. Sometimes you may not know how to get it, and you may know somebody know how to get it, but you know what your standard is and what you're trying to accomplish. You know what you're trying to do. So when somebody tell you trying to accomplish, getting $1 million, somebody say, man, you'll be straight if you get 20. For you, but for me, the million is my mark. So I don't need to be talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Or not like taking a disrespect, but you're not the person to be talked to do this. This is my goal and this is what I'm trying to do. Okay? it ain't, again, that was just an example. It's not all of, it's not about money. I gotta say all about money. It's not about this walk. It's just about accomplishing and being productive and having a friend to help you be productive, no matter if they're benefiting from it or not benefiting. The beneficial is that my friend succeeded. Okay? It says, see here, verse 15, it says, and above all this, pray to the Most High that He will direct thy way in truth. Right? That's what we're supposed to do at the end of the day, because the Lord, we know what we want. The Lord is going to direct our ways, man. All right? Let reason go before every enterprise and counsel before every action. So that, and that's the last verse I want to read, but that's very important because brothers be, I've had experiences with brothers know they about to do some retarded off stuff, and they don't want to counsel because they know they're gonna be like, man, you don't do that. So they'll sneak off. I'm about to and be very vague on what they're gonna do. So when it comes time to reap what they sowed, knowing it was a bad idea from the jump, they can have an scapegoat. Well, I ain't know. Well, why you ain't seek counsel on it, man? And the word enterprise go back to what? Business, man. Something very important. If you about to do something life changing, you supposed to sit down and talk to somebody about it, man. If I can't just hop up and go to a different camp and leave and stay in a different state and go to that camp. I gotta sit down and talk to somebody about it. No matter how much I'm compelled or brung everything together and put everything together, you gotta seek some counsel for that type of importance. All right. So hopefully this is edifying. Don't be no yes man. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay if you agree with a brother, you agree with a brother, because some people hate when men agree with brothers and they like to say that's being a yes man. It's not. That brother on point and he killing it, yeah. That's right, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. But some people people be dead wrong, man, and you just like, yeah, you good, brother. That old participation trophy spirit, man. So with that being said, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Baharakar Kadash, say done by honest our apostles who are elders who rule well. Blessed citation to you, brothers out there teaching and enduring truth, sincerity. Sincere Habatham Suquam. Shalom.
Some people they lose real people around him. They lose them because real people who love you, they gonna tell you true. But fake people, they always say, "Oh, you good, you good, you good." It's like they never say to you nothing because they don't want to upset you, because they know they're gonna lose this comfortable zone.
Yeah.
But real people, they don't care about this. They was with you before you become famous and rich, and they don't care about your money. They don't care about your fame. They just love you. When they say to you true, you don't like this because of your ego.